For 20 years, e-commerce relied on browsing, scrolling lists, and applying filters. But as shoppers use AI assistants to find what they need instantly, the standard is shifting. The user no longer searches for a product, they describe a need, and the assistant handles the discovery. This creates a direct threat for top-tier retailers. If the primary shopping interface shifts to a third-party AI assistant, the retailer loses its most valuable connection to the customer. This split screen shows the structural gap facing these companies. On the left, you have a pulsing AI node interpreting intent in milliseconds. On the right is the actual supply chain, a slow, linear flowchart of tangled pathways that wasn't built for this kind of speed. Many mature organizations are still anchored by legacy systems, warehouse tools, and manual spreadsheets designed for human management. These systems operate on human time, creating a massive bottleneck when paired with an AI-driven front end. When a hyper-intelligent storefront is backed by a manual reactive warehouse, the system eventually breaks. The speed of the AI assistant simply outpaces the physical ability to fulfill the order. Product returns serve as the ultimate operational stress test for this aging infrastructure. When goods start flowing backward, the existing logic collapses. This bar chart shows the impact. As return rates grow, the costs of manual inspection and reactive logistics expand, rapidly eroding profit margins until the primary gains are consumed. Human planners, limited to isolated dashboards, physically cannot process image-based fraud detection or reroute inventory fast enough to stop these losses. Addressing this hemorrhage requires an architectural shift away from passive software and toward an autonomous system of action. Pluto 7's platform on Google Cloud introduces a framework for decision intelligence, where the software acts as an active participant in operations. The first layer, pi.unify, connects disparate legacy systems like SAP and Manhattan Associates into a single sphere. It bridges these silos without requiring a total teardown of existing databases. This zero-copy data cloud allows the system to access real-time information with agentic speed. Because the data isn't being replicated or moved, there is no lag between a physical event and the system's awareness of it. Above this sits pi.semantic. Raw data has no meaning on its own, so this layer applies business logic to create a digital twin of the entire supply chain. This is where abstract concepts are defined. It takes human observations, like identifying a damaged good or a serial returner, and translates them into strict machine-readable rules that an AI can follow. If unified data provides the memory, the semantic layer provides the comprehension. It is the necessary foundation for an AI to actually reason through a problem. In the third layer, pi.decision, we see this intelligence in action. A specialized returns agent inspects pre-shipment photos, instantly identifying damage and preventing fraudulent returns before they ever leave the customer. But the action doesn't stop there. Upon detecting an anomaly, the returns agent instantly signals a planning agent to halt the overstocking of that defective item. This signal cascades to a logistics agent, which automatically optimizes reverse shipping routes to handle the incoming inventory. This entire decision cycle happens in under 60 seconds. It is governed by pi.shield, which applies strict enterprise guardrails to ensure every autonomous action is secure and fully explainable. This interconnected orchestration allows the supply chain to move past reactive firefighting, creating a self-healing network that anticipates and resolves disruptions. In this agentic era, a network of specialized AI agents handles the data wrangling that used to consume a planner's entire day. The system navigates the complexity, while humans remain in control of the final strategy. Traditional IT overhauls often fail due to stakeholder paralysis and the sheer scale of the change. Pluto 7 bypasses this with a disciplined 4 to 6 week pilot. By focusing on a single high-value problem like returns, they provide a fixed scope path to deployment. Proving value on a micro scale builds trust to expand the architecture across the entire enterprise. Success in the next 25 years will belong to companies whose back-end supply chains have evolved into intelligent, communicating ecosystems driven by agentic action.